Hey y'all, it's Megan. Glad you're here, glad you joined me today. I want to do an update. If you watched my planting onion sets video, I want to show y'all my onions are ready to pull. And y'all, I am tickled to death the way these things turned out. So I just want to share that real quick with y'all. So first off, this is how I know they're ready to be pulled. They're laying down. I haven't pulled these. They're laying down by themselves. So that was my dirty finger. I've already pulled some, but they're laying down. I got some weeds in there. Y'all look over that. My English peas are doing good, growing up the fence behind them there. But yeah, they were laying down, so it's time for them to come up. I got a few trying to seed out, so when you see them doing that, it's time for them to go. So y'all look here, and I'm gonna let them lay out here and cure in the sun. It's not supposed to rain for a few days. But yeah, I wanted to show y'all what I got going on. This is what I got from these onion sets. And what I'll do to store these after they've cured, these stems have got pretty dry and flexible, we'll braid them and I'll hang them up in the house, and they keep great that way. So I'm gonna get some of these pulled and I'll show you what I got going on. Now, one thing about onions is I'm not gonna wash these. Once they dry out and that dirt dries a little on them, I'll shake the dirt off that I can, but I am not gonna wash them. They won't keep as good. But for these to come from onion sets, I'm pretty tickled with the size onions that I'm getting. Sometimes the onion sets, they don't get as big, but boy, these did good. I'm tickled with that one right there. Like I said, onion sets don't get too terribly big a lot of times, but that's a good size onion to come from a set. Look all down through there. It's like a treasure hunt. You just never know what you're gonna get when you go to pulling them up. Boy, look at that one. Look at there. I get excited about onions, y'all. You gotta find joy in everything in life if you can. Now see, these are a different kind. They didn't make a bulb. So these are your more, I bet this variety right here is more you pulling and eating onions, because they're not making much of a bulb. But now there's one. Because y'all remember, I planted several different varieties through here. See that one right there, even though it's got that big old stem, it didn't make much of an onion. So that must have been the type of onion that was. I'll walk through and show you all these. I pulled several here. I didn't pull them all. I don't think they're all quite ready. But all these were fell over on this end of the raised bed. So I got a good little amount there. That's several onions. I'm tickled. And then I got this half, and these may not have matured as fast because this is the last part of the garden that gets sunlight in the day, as you can tell. But these are more white. I believe these are like the white onions. And down here's my red onions. And I just pulled a couple of them and they're still little. So I'm gonna let them grow just a little bit longer. And pull some of these darn weeds. While we're out here, I'll show you the rest of the garden, how it's looking. This is my broccoli plants. I don't know. Ain't got no little broccoli heads down in there yet. We got that in the ground late. Cucumbers are doing great. Everything looks pretty good. We were scared we were gonna lose some of it to drowning because we had a lot of water in a very short amount of time. Usually we're the opposite and begging for rain, but that ain't been the case. We had a terrible windstorm come through here. It's blowed some of it crooked, so I'm gonna fix that today and set it back up. My matas are beautiful. It's about time to string them up again. I've been stringing them up about, I don't know, every 4 or 5 days. Seems like. I got some baby tomatoes on there. A bunch of them's got blooms on them. So it's coming right along. So the good thing about these onions do pretty quick. Now I'm gonna have that garden space there to plant something else. The great thing about living in this zone, we're in zone 7, is we got a long growing season. You know, if you're too far down south, it gets too hot in the summer, you can't grow much. If you're too far up north, you have a shorter time because your first frost comes sooner. But we're kind of right in the middle here in North Carolina. And so we're gonna do some succession planting, which means coming behind after you've harvested and planting something else. So I don't know if I'll plant more onions here or what I'll do. I ain't decided yet. So anyways, that was short and sweet, right? And I just wanted to share that with y'all. And anyways, watch more videos this weekend and I'll talk to y'all next time.